so big for development, but obviously it got interrupted because of COVID-19. How do you think that you and your fellow freshmen from last year dealt with the challenges of COVID and also still trying to find a way to make that jump here into your sophomore year of volleyball?
I would say we dealt with it really well. It was a good time for us to improve our skills and our leadership skills too. I think a couple of us stepped up into some bigger roles, especially now that we don't have any seniors on our team. I think the last fall and last spring were a really good opportunity, and they were a really good time for us to hone in on our skills on the court.
Last year you played a little bit of everywhere up front. Are you pretty comfortable at any of those front row positions, or is there one where you probably are a little bit better or more comfortable at compared to the others?
Moving around positions a lot. I last year during season I thought I would be ready for that role, but as I kind of moved into that, I kind of realized there's a lot going on at one time when you keep moving around. But I've definitely gotten used to it a lot more, and just realizing that all I can do is do the best I can in each position, and so just going hard whenever I'm in.
All right, thanks, Emily.
Thank you.
Well, Emily, 14 months since you guys have played a match, and now it's a time to see somebody. That's Friday. How's the anticipation? I guess the build up has it been leading up to this match?
The anticipation has actually been super exciting. We have a whiteboard that we have in practice, and every day that number gets just one less, and it makes us a little bit more excited. Today in practice, we could kind of feel a little bit of, I don't know if it was tension or not, but just nerves and excitement. And I think really focusing in when we're on the court and just embracing every opportunity we get is going to be really important. And I'm just super excited to finally get on the court for competition.
Emily, with the
Go ahead, Joe.
okay, Emily, with having all that time off because of COVID, what kind of skill work were you actually able to do?
Something that I really focused on during that time, just all the time we've had on the court, is trying to expand my shots, like as an outside and as a middle too. Instead of, I did a lot of hitting the same shots last year, and this year I've been trying to mix it up a lot more.
And just one more thing. I know after your freshman year, you had heard from the U.S. national team. Have you heard anything more about them about possible involvement?
I haven't heard much more. I did hear that I was an alternate, and I think Kaylissa was also. And I just love the opportunity. It was a really good opportunity to kind of get my foot in the door with the USA national program. And I'm not sure what my future is going to look like for that, but it was just a good opportunity to get a good start.
Emily, how do you see your role changing on this team, given all the production that graduated off of the roster? What's the conversations been like with you and the coaching staff on how you see yourself taking a step forward this season?
Kind of like I said earlier, we did lose some key players last year and coming into this year, but I think we're gonna be just okay without them, and we're gonna do really well. We have some people that have stepped into some big leadership roles, and I've kind of tried to work my way into that too. So I think not just with my play, but with my communication, I think that's gonna make a big difference this year.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Emily, you guys played two or three inter squad matches. What did you guys learn from those, and what did you take from them and apply to them as you got ready for this opening?
We learned a lot about kind of just even though you have a crowd there, not worrying about like who is there watching, just kind of still playing for yourself and playing for your team. And it was a really good opportunity to just put things together and just go out and have fun. And I think that's going to help us going into this weekend, just putting things together and embracing every opportunity.